Hey there, gorgeous. Hope you're having a great day. It is such a pleasure to see you. So there was a product that I wanted to rave about last year, but for whatever reason, forgot to talk about it. So I'm talking about it now because it was a product I had talked about earlier in 2022 that I wanted to follow up on. And by the way, this video is not sponsored, so don't go there. It's not. It's just a product I really love that I feel like every single person needs. So what is it? It's this. It's this. What is it? It's an exfoliating washcloth. Now I know what you're thinking, but hear me out. If you just watch this video all the way through and you just try one of these little guys, you're going to be so glad that you did. Before I tell you what it did, I just want to read some stuff to you. Okay, listen, hang in there with me. I read an article about 3 years ago that talked about how we are not as clean as we think we are. And it talked about how we really don't know how to wash ourselves properly. And I looked at it and I was like, that's interesting. Put it in the back of my mind, forgot about it. And then I saw something about, I believe it was Koreans and how they scrubbed their skin. It was something along those lines and it got me interested. And that was how I located these exfoliating cloths. So first I'm going to tell you how to use them and then I'm going to give you some really gross statistics that's going to make you want to use them. Okay. So what you do is you put them on your hand like so. It will shrink a little bit. They tend to get a little smaller than this, but you can still get your hand in them. All you need is water. But before you scrub your skin with these, you want to let the shower or bath, whatever method you're using to wash yourself, just soak into your skin for about 10 to 20 minutes. So I usually will do my hair first and then exfoliate afterwards. And that gives your skin enough time to soften up so that you can exfoliate easily. And then you take the mitt and you rub it on your skin and you're going to be amazed at the amount of dead skin that balls up and comes off. And I mean, it just keeps coming too. The first few times you do this, you will just have a ton of dead skin and it comes from every area that you can imagine. Not only is your skin extremely smooth, after having used these cloths, you will feel a dramatic difference, especially if you struggle with dry skin on your elbows or on your knees, or on your feet for that matter. Excellent for using in those areas. But the other thing that I noticed is that I didn't have to use deodorant for 2 to 3 days after having used one of these cloths. 2 to 3 days, because I didn't have any nasty bacteria eating dead skin on my body. Did you know that your body sheds between 30,000 and 40,000 skin cells per day? Per day. Normal cell turnover takes about 30 days. So for 30 days, you are shedding 30 to 40,000 skin cells per day. And if you are not scrubbing them off, they are sitting there on your skin and bacteria is eating them. And guess what bacteria does? It stinks. And that's what contributes to body odor and all the problems that we have, infections, all this other stuff. Think about it. And if you don't take those dead skin cells off, it can not only attribute to problems like that, but it can also appear as dull, flaky skin. And it can also age you too. And here's the other thing, it can make you itchy. It can make you have acne and breakouts. It can contribute to dry skin. You may not have dry skin. It just may be that you're not exfoliating all the dead skin off of your body. I mean, it's been absolutely eye-opening to me to use these and to see all of the benefits that I'm experiencing in my skin. Oh, and then here's a really good part. As we age, the top layer of our skin thins and then the cell turnover becomes slower. So what you used to get rid of in 30 days is now taking longer, which is also contributing, I feel like, to how old or how young your skin looks. Babies and young children have that youthful glow because their cell turnover rate is so fast. But because we're getting older, they actually say that people over the age of 65 have at least one skin disorder, and it's because they're not sloughing away the dead skin cells off of the surface layer of the skin. If you have sensitive skin, you may want to be careful with using these. I will just tell you now. I did have a little bit of a burning sensation in my skin after using them, but I think it was because I scrubbed so hard. It did go away. My skin got used to it. I feel like I don't struggle with that anymore, but wanted to put it out there, make you aware of it before you start to use it if you do have sensitive skin. But if you have skin problems, I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to sit up here and say that I am, but I'm going to say that I feel like it's worth it to try something like this to see if your problems will get better, because I've had so many amazing results just from scrubbing my body. Who knew? Who knew? I wish somebody would have told me sooner. So that's why I wanted to share this with you, just as a general, like if you struggle with body odor, if you struggle with body acne, if you struggle with dry skin, definitely look into these. I don't think you'd be disappointed in them. And I will try to have them listed and linked for you below in the description box in the event that you want to try them for yourself. And if you have tried them, feel free to share your experience below, because when I first talked about them, there were a number of you who raved about them as well and said you'd had really great results. I did not expect to not have any body odor. I didn't see that one coming at all, but it was a pleasant surprise and definitely makes sense when you think about it in the big scheme of things. So I hope that you found this helpful today, and if you feel like this could help someone else, feel free to share this video with them as well. Thank you for being here, for taking the time to watch, and look forward to seeing you again next time.